trying to figure out if we want to prevent that shortfall from making us freeze rates. Is there a certain number, magic number of units? Like, do we need 300 units to town? That's probably hard to speculate on that number. Or is there...
Well, you know, that's a tough decision, but I like to look at water and sewer as a business. I know that we're a village and you don't look at things as a business, but I like to look at water and sewer as a business, and they should come out profitable every year, or at least break even, but not losing money. And in normal businesses, when your product is very expensive, what you attempt to do is make more sales or cut costs. Well, cutting costs is going to be hard, so you try and make more sales. In this case, it's more uses. That opens up a Pandora's box, but it would be nice to see 800 units. It would be nice to see 400 from village and town. It would be better to have 800 from the town, if you're looking number-wise. But the fact is...
You're speaking totally financially.
Financially, I'm not, please don't get me what's correct and what people want. This is totally only financially. If we were to get 400 homes from the town, you have this fund that you build up because of the initial fee. And you know, that would kind of go with what we thought we were going to have, and of course I wasn't here to really know all the facts. When we thought we were going to have other users who never came into the village, and apparently are not. So town users give us much more money, village users give us less, but combining the two, it would get the fees down to, I believe, a much more easier structure for people to pay, and perhaps then this long-term debt won't be as onerous as it is now. Yeah, we're looking from a financial, 1,600, and we cut out the debt. I mean,
You live here.
You know, yeah, well, that does not include any of the applications. It's simply financial.
Okay.
But if you did 400 somewhere, 2 and 2, or
You would
4,
still have to always block out the additional build-out for the village.
yes. Yes. Now, don't forget, if they're village users, that also helps the general fund and the water.
Yeah.
So you've got that other issue that we're not even looking at. If it's town users, it's only the sewer. So there's a trade-off there. I wouldn't be surprised at the end product that they're about the same.
Because in truth, you would have to, I would think, you would have to provide and rely on the full build-out of the village before you started encumbering in any other direction or entertaining from the kind of encumbering.
I don't disagree, except that the town pays
Well,
money
right now.
Or you change the structure. Like if they want to build in the village and you charge them an extra $5,000.
Or you annex them.
Or you annex them.
And then you get it all.
Then you get it all.
There you go.
Absolutely, and I didn't even want to go there.
Now, you know me.
That's exactly where you would, to me, you get all, the town doesn't lose.
Everybody who lives, they get to build and they pay taxes to the bill.
That's right. Everybody wins. And the schools, as long as there are no kids. You could do a China thing, we have one kid a family.
Your mind's sick, your mind's sick. He was joking, he was joking.
Any questions?
So are you going to do an analysis now? Is that the next step?
Yeah, on the cost.
On the cost?
Because we certainly need that.
We need that, that's the second part of it, yeah. You said, Mike, I really appreciate it.
Okay, we will do the cost, and I'll do the allocation, which I plan to do anyway. I'm trying to do that for a couple of years. The allocation of DPW to sewer. Are we really charging the correct amount?
Yeah.
And then what happens on the cost if we increase? And I'll try and use village personnel so they'll kind of tell me what they need. And if I'm not getting the right answer, maybe a call for an engineer who can give us some sort of idea. We need something really specific.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, just to keep, so it doesn't get way out of cost.
That'll be fine.
But we should get it close to right. And then also the variable cost. I think which costs are variable, that as we get more users, those costs go up, and which pays.
Well, that can be the engineers.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Very good.
Very clear, yes. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm working with the Lions Club, Kyle is a member of the Lions Club. We're trying to do a program to benefit the Goshen Ecumenical Food Pantry on a year-round basis. This time of year, the food pantry is very well stocked. But come January and February, the shelves get a little lean, and I think May can attest to that. After the holidays, they need it. So I worked out this program to try and keep food coming in all year round. I'm going to the different clubs and organizations in the village and asking them if they would, at their monthly meeting or one of their monthly meetings, to bring in a can of fruit. And the second thing, I only have one copy over here. Some of the items, and I talked to Meg, these are the things that are needed. And it wouldn't be every item every month. It would be, let's say, the village board and village hall agreed to do it. 1 month, you'd all be asked to bring in one healthy snack for a child. Pretzels, applesauce, a little raisins, that kind of thing. The next month, it would be a meal in can, just one. And I'm hoping that by getting as many organizations as I can mobilize, that one can will translate to over 100 throughout the village. And the results have been very, very positive so far. And also, if you don't want to bring in food, some of the men's organizations say, oh, bring in food, we'll donate $1. And we'll collect $1. And the food pantry used to be $1.12 for every dollar in donations when you spent it. So, money is needed on that. And, you have the picture in the back. You'd be provided with some sort of a bin.
Can we get them in different colors?
I don't know.
No.
If Target donates them, that's the color you get. If Target doesn't donate them, then I'll get you whatever color you need. And there'd be an envelope in the box too, in the bag too, so if you didn't want to bring in a can, bring in that. I know a lot of people belong to multiple organizations, so it's not going to be the food police. You bring in one, you know.
How did you make out with the thing on Saturday?
Oh, we got over 200 bags. We got a lot of food.
Yeah, the kids out.
Yeah, but that's a holiday specific thing,
Yeah.
and that food will be gone by January.
My wife unloaded the pantry on.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get the stuff? Is that the next thing?
Yeah, because there'll be a container somewhere in Village Hall.
Not a cash check.
Well, maybe
Yeah, we'll put the
someone
cash
in the
up
office
there.
to keep,
Yeah, that would be.
the cash. And then we'll make an arrangement, I got a casual sign-up sheet, mostly so that I have a contact person, somebody will be responsible for it for the year. And then once you agree to do it, then we'll work up, say the village board wants to do it at their first work session. Then make arrangements to pick it up sometime after that, empty it, and then return it for the next month. On that. For Village Hall, I also have a date with Joint Rec at their next meeting, because they expressed an interest in doing it when they have their meeting. And in the process of contacting Sportsman's Club, I believe they still meet here. I don't know, do they anymore?
I don't think so.
Not anymore? Okay, I thought they used to. So.
They did years ago.
We don't do that. There's the planning board and the
Yeah, planning board.
zoning board, and the other boards will be contacted too to see if they'd be willing to do it. And I would hope that you would, I guess, a resolution supporting this and putting it in Village Hall. And I think by getting the entire community involved, we can make quite a difference for very little effort for one can a month.
Yeah, I think speaking for myself, I think it's a worthwhile thing, and we should do it. This is as always, with anything we, the village board agreed to, somebody else does the work.
that's,
So it's,
yeah,
as long as it's all right with
the
our staff,